Odin has stolen my son. Do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Wait, guys, wait, guys.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya,
Yes.
war is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
Who am I to offer him counsel? I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I've lost my son. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
Lead your armies into war. Secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Neathog?
Madam Neathog,
Where have you
Neathog. I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
Squirrel.
Ah, Master Kratos, my apologies. Madam Neathog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another longtime tenant of the tree. She was here even... before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her...
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these ones.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Sana dito, bro.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
I don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy. Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Seacon.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Seacon helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal. Why? Clever. Oh.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
Rolled. We will finish later.
Never seen craftsmanship like this before. Can't imagine how old it is. Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
Here's vault.
So the Norn's domain is like being inside your mind. Sure, I like the sound of that.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
More Draugrs crawling out of the bloody ground. Nasty hit! You alright, brother? You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass. That's certainly the Empress I told you about. Blamed the gods for the death of her family, and has been haphazardly wreaking her vengeance on anything within arm's reach. Even death didn't stop her.
I know.
You were asking about my last visit to the Norns. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part.
Hold. The wolves are distracted.
Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother?
Benar-benar di S.
Fire! Left flank! You're on fire, Kratos! Give him back! Right side, brother!
Terus.
Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous for
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
that was kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. We should do something about them.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
Nggak lempar sini kan ini. Seperti lemparan maut. One more again. Tidak ada. Tidak ada juga. Apa tuh? Last. Coba untunginnya. Udah pasti lemparan. Hijau kira-kira lupa engine Da Vinci. Sana sini. Dan coba itu. Kok hijau keren main kaki. Wah. Tuh main kaki, bro. Agak dekat sini nih.
Come here.
พอ Sì, addirittura roga lehin.
Which part of my story do you
Oh, ya
believe?
telah sing berarti ada. Lah berarti.
The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange
Tu,
credulity,
boleh
obviously.
buka no yang buka.
I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
Boleh
It
sing
is the
ada.
truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. But we will speak of this later.
Again. Apa di gas londe yang ai? Coret tu ada yang ini dan si gitu. Nak peduli tak nak mau tahu.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Right side!
Left side, Kratos!
Right side, brother!
Behind you, look out! Coming back here!
Pecah, cemas kau dek. Anjing polo nemu ni mengganggu nak. Apakah kita akan menggunakan portal lagi? Apakah kita akan menggunakan portal lagi?
Seems like old times. Oh, we used to travel through this temple constantly. Quick, how do you do to Proc? Then
Sure
off on another
stinks like
adventure.
Midgard.
You miss it?
Aye. Everything felt simpler then.
Wait.
Agreed.
That'll put some hurt on them. That'll mess some folks up. And now for the goddess. Let's make something then. Damn! Am good or what?
Very good.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
Mohon apa sih?
Need something special?
Pak, sing lapis, Pak.
The realm travel room. This place has seen better days.
Haven't we all?
Kratos, do you remember when I brought you and Atreus in here for the first time? Seems like lifetimes ago.
I do. And it was because of your guidance we were able to fulfill Faye's last wish. And yours as well, Mimir.
Mak, nggak ada jalan keluar, Mak.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
You said you and Thor caused that?
Yes. The result of our weapons colliding. Yes.
Keluarlah wilayah nih, Bung. Kita balik.
Mimir, the legends you spoke of are true, but we will continue another time.
Another Coal Raider camp. Kratos, we should do something about them. Alka! Switching!
That is all of them.
Dapat gosha. Ini iPhone ini.
Mimir. Why do they whine?
Poor things. They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our
Win
past.
mines, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest in doing either these days.
Bakat. Oh, asal bawa strike gitu ada anggur.
Lumia, the legends you spoke of are true. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
Hold on. What's this way?
Let us find out.
The oarsmen.
Bingung.
A monument to conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
Musuh.
From behind! Incoming!
Aduh. Tirana. Lihat nih guys. Mobo. Sembilan different min 7 nih jawaban sebenarnya kok dengan oh tak. Lebih ke gagah nih.
Something you need to do before we find the Norns? Believe it, Mimi. This crest belongs to Fjordlund.
Fjordlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
So this outpost is what's left of Fjordlund. Sigrun spoke of growing up with these people before she joined the Valkyries. There must be another way around.
That's it. Okay.
Watch yourself.
What's your right?
Tigran told me her kingdom housed a great treasury, filled with the spoils of her family's conquests. Perhaps this outpost holds some of that treasure.
Is that all she told you, Mobo?
Did she say where?
No, just that they kept it hidden.
There it is. The other staircase.
Good! That's the way! Alka!
Perhaps those runes over there can shed some light. What? No, she never mentioned.
Is that a key?
Wonder what lock that key belongs to.
No lock. It is broken.
Not broken. It's just split in half. Perhaps we could find its partner.
Mimir, what did those runes say?
Secret. She loved another. A king named Helgi. Seems they were madly in love. But her parents wouldn't let them marry.
Oh, come, Mimir. You really didn't think you were her first love, did you?
Aye. Suppose I did. What now?
Too fast! Use your shield!
Iron peace, not a golden war.
Tyr used to talk about how heavy the cost of war was compared to its bounties. He felt like it was his responsibility to avoid it.
Kind of still does, in fact.
What, brother?
Did you really kill your homeland's fates and use their powers to go back in time?
I did.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
Hold! What is that?
Isn't that
Wish
the
for
spear?
peace. Be ready for war.
Oh, that's astute of the elves. Tyr never sought war, but he knew he had to be ready for it.
Aye, best be armed than not. Impressive looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big.
So to be clear, finding the Nords is not about altering events, yeah?
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
Well, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them.
Set that aside for now. Come.
Alpha! Enemies to your left!
Fire on your left!
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining. Accursed wolves.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you of Demos.
You see yourself in these wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving. Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, he was trying to improve relations with them by sharing our magic. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests. Enough to feed their whole population.
Brother,
Look,
Look, there's some debris over there. I'm guessing from Tyr's port. Statue.
defend the peace.
well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
I always admired the love you inspire.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not. Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, he was trying to improve relations with them by sharing our magic. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true.
No more for now. Focus.
Being
Hey, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Well, you can say that again.
Look, another coal raider camp. We should do something about them and put your wolves at ease.
Incoming fire!
Another raider! You're on fire, Kratos! Go back!
Kratos, their chieftain.
Take it off, man! You pulled it!
The chieftain. Was he the one who captured the wolves before you freed them?
I do not know.
Regardless, they should draw some comfort from his death.
macam ni ada. Kamu bilang langsung. Kau bangsa hidup.
They're still scared.
Not of the raiders.
Stop.
Do not be afraid. You are safe. Good. Good boys.
Girls.
Good girls.
That's a fair few birds you've hunted. I wonder if it might be worth visiting the Raven's camp. Is that a frost troll? You won't be happy to see us.
Coba kita ke kiri dulu ya.
Mia, do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya?
Oh, he certainly didn't deserve it.
Hold. I hear something large.
Switching arrows!
Kita naik. Berangkat.
Do you regret it, Amir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
Do I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, Millie.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Mia, do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya.
Oh, he certainly didn't deserve it.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Ooh, a souvenir from foreign lands? I'll disinfect my tools. Any... more to discuss? Let's see.
Mia, what do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya?
Oh, he certainly didn't deserve it. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft.
Another time. We must focus.
Cuma nih bro.
Lads, I thought death had cured me of my appetite, but damn if I can't stop thinking about the smell of awakened a fair few culinary cravings, did. Black pudding, haggis and neeps, oh!
Porridge and honey.
What about you, brother? Any pre-Thimble winter foods you're aching for?
Olives.
The hell's an olive?
Search where you please. Just know this is not where the Norns are.
Mumia, you may continue. About Freya.
Oh, yes. Well, the Aesir grew all too easily impatient with the subtle agricultural magic Freya had offered to school them in. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yield. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Not now.
Tiếng miếng sườn bò. Đâu nút.
Let's find your wolves. Get back to tracking the Norns. Only your wolves can help us find the Norns.
Well, those Norns aren't going to find themselves. Back to the wolves.
Set ketemu terus. Si Grun kurs. Con jadi ragong con hijau. Belum. Aku bingung guys. Coba kakak nanti. Banyak. Kakak tarik tadi rantainya guys. Tidak mau dia. Look at. Okay. See? Aku bingung. Pernah berpikir tetap. Anjing. Empat ingin sudahi sampai di sini. Dua hati bercampur emosi tapi bisa.
You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
What a beautiful dagger.
Impractical.
Ceremonial.
Dengan kamu kan udah balikan aja udah.
Either of you. What more is there to tell of Freya being burned by the Aesir mob?
Well, Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his
Aku
anger
menemukan apa yang dicari, guys.
Quiet.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say,
Bukan
no,
apa yang
I have
dicari
not missed
itu.
Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon
Dari
enough.
tidak sia-sia.
Left side, Kratos! Look out!
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Maju.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Oh, no. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Anjing disuruh lanjut lagi, Cok.
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
How strange. I've never seen that building before.
Aye, very strange indeed. Let's take a closer look. Another raider! To the left! Behind you! Incoming!
Wait. The shield that's blocking the entrance. It looks exactly like the one from Tyr's statue.
It's another piece of Tyr's likeness sent flying across the lake. Ended up lodged right into this building, apparently. All this must have been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.
Doesn't look like you can brute force it. Could we climb the shield, maybe?
Anjing ternyata dinain, Cok.
Switching arrow!
With the shield in the way, it won't go any farther. Could be useful. Well done. Now we just need to open the gate. Well done. Ooh.
It was not intentional.
Oh, sure. My arrows can't go through walls, I'm afraid. Together again. Mimir, does this look like an abandoned treasure room?
Aye, it does.
It's Seaton's family crest. Looks like a vault door to me. That key we found in another part of Sigrun's kingdom. Think it'll unlock it?
Not when it's broken in two.
Then let us find the other half.
Kan kuluk ni no.
There! How was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
This is the area. feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready? Open up. Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Mind you, watch out! Behind you! Incoming!
You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then. Freya, you mentioned that Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigrun who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin liked to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I'm no longer sure that I do.
That's correct. We need to work our way up. This way. There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Raider on the left!
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Okay, I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here.
Play sama sini ni. Play ni off no.
Open up. We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume there's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cruel Striker, Bringer of War, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
Are we in our own minds yet? He certainly seemed real enough.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your mind will be real too.
Seems he was guarding that way outside.
This place almost looks familiar, but different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
Freya of the Valiant, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Frigg of Asgard, Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame. Cannot change. Of the AC,
Here we go.
Counselor to Kings, Mary Wandsworth of the Woods, Robin of the Good Families.
Let me guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive!
certainly clinks like genuine hack silver. I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Close in! Attack!
It's done! Alka!
Attack!
Behind you, look out! Alka!
What gives a shield if you're not going to use it?
Alka! Well done! Just a few more strikes!
Well, yet another gift of Thimblewinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
This way.
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humor is the sacred duty of a traveling companion. How very dare you! Babbling!
The door.
Oh, that looks official.
My boy.
Everything.
Baldur, listen to me, please.
Stop! Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here!
Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me!
I am so sick of your constant menace!
What you did to me.
What you did to me! Selfish
Stuck.
appearing in my behind!
You will not reach him. You will not harm him. Nobody harms my boy but me. No!
Freya! Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
Mimir!
Secret? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop him any way I could!
Don't lie to me! You served Odin from the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You sought him! You wanted him more! You watched him mistreat everyone and everything! And you never gave a damn until you turned off!
I know, Secret. It's true. All of it. But for love of you, I became a better man. A counselor for peace. An ally to all those who...
Were you an ally to Freya in her suffering? To Skadi? To Proc? Or to Tanya? No! You always took the side of the powerful. You used them!
Brother, watch out! There's more of them!
Even now, you see a violent god in need and you can't help but aid him and call him brother. It's who you're going to. It's who you are. And it's who you are.
It is not her.
No. Of course. You did what you must. Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Mimir!
Brother, help me! Monster!
Atreus! I am coming!
Why didn't you trust your own son? Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
I'm scared! Why won't you see him the way he wants to be seen? He's alive! That's and now he's mine! He's killing the family!
Atreus! I am here!
I'm not safe with him! Oh, brother, help me! He's a monster!
I think it's over. Did we pass the test?
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it was never there.
They toy with us still. What is that?
A Kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to...
Oh nih. Peninsula Msi